Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, and all nations worldwide. Yes, I took 1 week of break, and it is because, because of those videos, I have to take a break. I was enforced to take a break. So, with that said, I will quickly, today I'm able to load the video sessions to prove to provide more crimes displayed to the USA government. And I hope and I wish the USA government and the YouTube teams and all the audience is aware of the severity level of the crime I'm displaying about, and without any disturbance only, I must be I must be able to provide that, right? And still, to be on the same page, we are on the still on the 10% of the display of the crime only. There is more crime to be displayed. Yes, and all the crimes provided by the absolute monarchs must be counted, isn't it? Must all be counted, and only then all the nations worldwide will know why all nations are broken in pieces. It's not only USA; it's all nations are broken in pieces, right? And then this session is all about, the earlier session is the DWD tax fraud crime. So this session is all about the unemployment insurance tax fraud crime. Okay, so what is a basic birthright you all need to know? A nation must not have any unemployment services agency. There is no need for it. A nation should not even have that organization. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of investment, and how much of labor is provided, and everything's wrong. So it might seem rude or harsh when I'm saying that, but then, my dear fellow mankind, that is the truth and the reality. A healthy nation will never have unemployment organization. So let's say I own all the nations, isn't it? So I will say, hey, you know what? My nation, my population are so wisest, and they always live in peace and harmony that passes understanding. And oh no, 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 no. We do not have any division called unemployment organization. No, that's a lot of waste and energy for me. Our nation is having excellent organizations and governance. This is how I will provide my help and to the population, to take care of the population as my own family. So on the highest level, what you'll need to know is, a nation should not have any unemployment insurance. There's no need for it. That is the wisdom. So that means only when the audience and the population knows what is the truth, how a nation should operate, only then they can see with God-given eyes, they can see all the errors and all the scandals. Okay. So now that said, we all started from, if we are in the same page, I think I could remember where I left a week ago. The program logic is working on the gateways and checkways path of tax fraud. Oh, this is where the tax fraud. Oh, this is where the tax fraud. Oh, this is where the tax fraud, like checkpoints in the gateways. So when it's checking everything, it checked the DWD, that's a tax fraud crime. So then it's coming back to the unemployment insurance, and it's providing this checkpoint. This is how the program logic operates. So DWD is one tax fraud crime, right? And how on the earth they even able to provide a DW job code, salary for Swiss Guard, rifles, drugs that provided deadliest war crimes worldwide, and it's created by Pope-Franci, the Vatican Jesuits leader. So that says it all, isn't it? The DWD also must be sealed and shut down, right? Entire software line of code written in the DWD organization is wrong. So you all need to know for your birthright. So they have been fooling the population. So the government hide all this truth to the population because they don't want to get screwed up, because the population will fry all the government officials, right? The first of all, I'm standing on the same ground, and I'm displaying why President Trump is innocent and why Joe Biden is not. Can you all see the severity of the crime, my dear fellow mankind? And he's a lawyer. I never went to the law school, right? So it's beyond the shame part. It's beyond that crime part. It's the deadliest crime. It's deadliest crime. Okay. Then what more you all need to know about this unemployment insurance scandal? I already said, whenever a civilian is becoming an unemployed, as laid off, or any for that matter, it is a poverty enforced creating life cycle. It starts there, that movement, right? So that means a civilian will be panic mode, because civilian has to pay the monthly bills like that. Or what if the civilian gets into an accident mode and do not have health insurance and cannot go to the hospital like that? So then there's that humanity part that got destroyed. Then the people in the lawmaking, they're saying the lawmakers, they also destroyed the law, holiest law, isn't it? Why? Because when an employed civilian is running, it can be any health issues, or short-term unemployed or long-term unemployed, or become a veteran, amputated legs and arms, and he still needs that finance, he or she needs the finance aid, and running to the unemployment insurance means, if at all they have to provide the money, the finance aid, the dollars, they use a calculator. And in that calculator, they are asking for, you have to pay 5% state of Wisconsin tax, and 10% of federal state tax, means 15% is taken of the entire dollar amount that's going to be given to the civilian, is taken away in a very injusticeful way. But then, who created this havoc? Who created this crime to be a legalized and signed up as a correct way? Who did that? Did God of true Christianity did that? Never. Did you all did that? Never. Did I did that? No. Right. Then who? Is it USA government? No. Then who? Is it presidents of USA? No. Is it Republicans? Never. Is it Democrats? Never. Then who? Who is that who? Who is that villain here? Who is that black sheep? Who is that hell creator here? Who is that poverty mandate creator here? Who is the torture creator here? It is an emotional trauma that's created for the poverty mandated unemployment population, isn't it? I'm talking for the entire unemployed population who cannot talk. They have been thrown with acids on their face, and they have been thrown with scars mandated on their face, and they may left out to be mocked and bullied by the so-called educated population created by society only. So they created themselves their selfish way of law. What is a law like that? According to their will and pleasures only. Right. So what more of a crime? So first crime is, a nation should never have unemployment organization. There is never need for unemployment insurance. That is a scam crime. It's created only for tax fraud. Got it? Now, beyond that, what more of the crime you all need to know? They are collecting tax. Oh my gosh, there is no other crime behind that. And President Joe Biden, I don't know. God will never forgive President Joe Biden. He can, that's what my understanding is. But true God of true Christianity alone is an agape, unconditional loving God, a forgiving God. But even beyond that, I'm absolutely positive, or I'm doubtful, or even if that God wants to forgive President Joe Biden, I will be stepping up. You all know that. I know you all are laughing, right? I will step up and I'll ask only the true God of true Christianity to step aside. Oh, true God, no. You cannot forgive President Joe Biden. Please move aside. Let me discipline President Joe Biden, and I will discipline my way. He can only kneel down and ask God to forgive him. That's all he can do from his end. And I'm helpless too. Here I already said, when these kind of curses, they're going to get it from themselves. Nobody can help. I cannot help President Joe Biden. And USA, other private and public sectors, they cannot help President Joe Biden. Even President Trump cannot help President Joe Biden. President Barack Obama cannot. Nobody can help. So that is why when you are going to become a leader of a nation, you better make sure that you are going to be a leader. Otherwise, do not. Just do not become a president for the namesake, just to do the power grab, and to destroy the operations. That's a deadliest crime. And President Joe Biden took the curse on himself, right? Nobody can help you, my dear fellow mankind. So this session is all about what? Unemployment insurance, tax fraud, the two levels of crime. And two levels of crime is defined and provided as a legalized crime, because Pope Francis only gives the legal law book to the USA. I already said it's written in the French. So that means the French leader is aware of this crime, and then Sicily Archbishop is aware of this crime, and Pope Francis is aware of this crime, Queen Elizabeth II is aware of this crime, and all the Islam leaders worldwide are aware of this crime. It is only who never knows or anything of this crime. It is a foolish, blinded USA Republican government and Democrat government, and still they got the curse on themselves. So Senate must go to the jail right now, and House of Representatives must go to the jail right now. They'll be freaked out, right? They'll be freaked out when I'm saying, hey, go to the jail, please. Because when I'm saying go to the jail, that's a good sign. Because I'm the only one who's going to sign up the job offer and going to bail them out, right? Then Congress must go to the jail. GOP must go to the jail. So you're seeing it with your own eyes how Mitch McConnell and Schumer destroyed the USA operations without awareness. They never knew any of the scandal of the Vatican. Why? The Vatican says they are out of the government operations, they are separate organizations. That's how they fooled USA already. On the very, very first step level, they fooled. And all the 27 amendments written is wrong, right? Written is wrong. Now tell me, 18th Amendment says do not sell alcohol or tobacco. But then they are selling tobacco and alcohol. And selling is crime one. Are you all aware of how many crimes, how the crimes is counted? Okay. Then they are asking for sales tax, then from the retail sales tax, all you name it, Walmart or Amazon, Costco, everybody, even the banking sector, they have their own sales tax defined by Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth II. They have to abide by that law, the sales tax law. Okay, then state tax, then the federal tax. Okay, so that is all that one scandal of that 18th Amendment that never even got activated, which should have been activated. So here I have to prove, it's a multitasking, means I have to prove who are real innocent people, and how the real innocent, the purest form of innocent people have been scapegoated and mandated to be mocked and bullied at by the population. So you all got it. Our late Germany Hitler leader was mandated to be scapegoated, right? So even he never knew he was getting into this kind of a scandal. He got slaughtered. That's how he became a human bomb, right, in the first place. That is why he's innocent man in my book of civil law. Now, with that said, okay, 18th and 21st Amendment, they never activated. 27 amendments are all written very, very old, 17th century, 18th century, during the British colonization, and Queen Elizabeth II made everybody puppets, and she mandated that all the laws that are written on the Statue of Liberty to be wrongful. So from 17th century up until as of this moment, how many lawyers must have been produced by the USA Harvard Law School? That many population. Okay, leave out all the people who died. Let's take, as of today, gather all the lawyers from the accredited Harvard Law School population as of this moment. Why nobody educated USA government telling that, hey, these laws are very, very old, foolish USA government, just scrap it, just grandfather it, just sunset it. Let's all create a new law. Why nobody educated? But that means that itself is a live proof that how the innocent population got fooled, and it is because only people yield to sexual immorality, the eyes becomes blinded forever. I already said. So I am the only one human here, the wisest human here in the entire human kingdom. Not only in USA. USA means 1 in 300 million population. But worldwide means 1 in 7.9 plus billions of population means, imagine that ratio. And that is a live proof that it is God welcomed me on this earth to free all the nations from the chains of slavery of dark ages of Roman Empire, mighty fellow mankind. Got it? So yeah, I just want to keep it this as a 1 minute session, but I have to explain to you all, right? These are all your birthrights. You all need to know. So that means for how long the unemployment insurance services been provided? 500. So let's do a track record for 100 years. Okay. That many generations came and that many generations lost. That many generations must have gone to that unemployment insurance organizations and must have got whatever financial aid, and everything's wrong. Can USA pay back whatever they provided for the wrongful unemployment insurance services? When with all that interest, everything added up, it's impossible, isn't it? It's impossible. But then, today, people should know what exactly went wrong. It's a birthright, right? So first thing is that a nation, a healthy nation, a wisest nation must never ever have any unemployment organization. There's never need for that, no. So they in order for that services to be active, they hire and fire and they create all that crap. It's all a chain reaction. So the foolish people are always fools, isn't it? Nobody knew why all this kind of a crap is happening. And even beyond going and getting that finance aid, they were population here in the United States of America are innocent. That's why it is easiest for the USA government to fool them, right? And they were thinking all the population in USA when going to the unemployment insurance, so they have to pay the 15% tax and then get the financial aid means, oh my gosh, there is no other crime, my dear fellow man, can drinking the blood of innocent human that rightful belongs to humans and drinking that blood in the form of a tax dollars, oh, there is no other crime. So Senate took the curse, right? That means Bernie Sanders, all will back off here. They all are panicked now. They all must end up in jail only. Senate, who are the senates which we have been conversing, common ones? Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Mitt Romney, Amy, right? And right now, Vice President Kamala Harris, they all must back off. Must be ending up in jail only. I only can step in with a job offer sign off and I only can bail them out. There is no time here for them to ask for sorry, apologize, and no excuse also for just kind of a crime. And all the Mitch McConnell, Coomer, and House of Representatives all must get inside the jail. Even President Trump and Vice President Pence and President Joe Biden all must end up in jail and nobody can mock at each other. It's not a joke I'm talking about. I hope and I wish USA government got the real message of the deadliest crime I'm talking about. Right? Okay, in other words, in a user-friendly way, I already said, like the movie, the Gladiator movie, the last scene, it's like that. Got it? So that means you all got it. Pope-Franci can fall down in knees and beg and shout for help from everybody he knows of. Nobody will help him and everybody will back off. including the Vatican army. They are all hiding behind me. Nobody will help Pope Francis. And nobody can prevent the death penalty for the Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth too, because they all will be gone in ashes in volcano only. According to the Holy Bible guidelines, I've already said, whatever is written in the Holy Bible is happening now. Now tell me, now this unemployment insurance organizations, the software line of codes are written by whom? Educated population only. Not education population cannot even sit and write and code. Even for a genius level coder, let's say, okay, genius level of a software coder, even if that coder does not have any experience, took a break or for what's reason not coding, it will take a lot of time for him or her to understand the system and then sit and write the logics and write the software line of code. So that's it. Not educated people can never write software code. Even for copy and paste, people should know, right? So can you all see how this scandal is a very deadly scandal, and all along it is only the educated population in each nation got fooled, and I'm not even talking about the not educated population. Can you all see? It is because I know they are the purest definition, personification of innocence. It's only not education population, right? But sadly, the society and how they look and judge and stereotype only based out of the education, the economic status, right? And the looks, how they look, right? Like that. But then, so you all got it, how even the educated population got fooled here. Nobody's left out in the scandal, because everybody became victims of abuse and fallen trap in the mousetrap provided by the Vatican. And that is why I'm asking, please do not provide any roadblocks or barriers, because already 1 week that break time got delayed. How much crimes I would have displayed to the US government, right? USA government. Because this is very critical crime I'm talking about here, my dear fellow mankind. Pope Francis and the absolute monarchs, they are the deadliest, venomous, poisonous human endangered species. They must never be living in the earth for whatever crime they provided, and still they are living free means, USA got all the curse of Vatican. And I am the only one who can even bail out USA and free immediately USA from all this kind of a chain of slavery provided by the Pope Francis. Okay, so that said, I will quickly read through this shortest write-up, which, you all know I'm working on how to keep the session short. So for this session, I will read it out. Civil justice served to I.M. Vethapriya PROSE as of April 2nd, 2021 is State of Wisconsin Unemployment Insurance CARES Act. That's a spelling mistake. I missed out that E. Please ignore it, because I'm working on a very complex task here. So I will read the civil justice one more time. Civil justice served to I.M. Vethapriya PROSE as of April 2nd, 2021, State of Wisconsin Unemployment Insurance CARES Act Division provided tax fraud. When Vatican Swiss Guard rifle drugs created by Vatican to create world wars worldwide is a tax fraud crime, count 1 of USA. Then unemployment insurance and crime count 2 of USA is Pope Francis mandated USA to ask for 5% state of Wisconsin tax and 10% federal tax on unemployment finance aid from population is the deadliest tax fraud crime of USA. And the calculator used to provide finance aid assistance to population of USA is a scandal of 500 years. Then 2019 passed, then 2020 passed, and now we are in the 2021. I did not get unemployment benefits of USA. It's a proof how Pope-Francis destroyed USA operations in pieces and mandated damages, finance disability to IAM. So for damages done by Unemployment Insurance Cares Division of State of Wisconsin, it is State of Wisconsin must pay tax-free $500 million and Unemployment Insurance Cares Division of USA must pay tax-free $20,000 because I claimed for 4 weeks and I never got any help from the unemployment insurance, and it is because of the Pope-Francis only. So for that, they never provided me any help. I want the Unemployment Cares Insurance Cares Division of USA must pay tax-free $20,000 at least, because Associated Bank of Wisconsin laid me off because I conveyed Pope-Francis Jesuits destroyed finance banking services. So Pope-Francis created the unemployment and career path destruction for me. So Pope-Francis must resign now, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, become Vatican leader is civil justice served to I am. Then each absolute monarch's Antichrist, Pope Francis, Queen Elizabeth II, France leader, Sicily Archbishop, Roman province, Jesuits orcs in USA as in Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, New York, New England, Maryland, Louisiana, Missouri, California, Oregon, and each Islam leader, Zionism org in USA, etc. Each must pay tax-free $50,000 trillion to IM, that IM for USA created damages to IM as per Vatican Code of Abuse Law Poverty Mandate. And I want to one more time remind you all that there are here and there spelling mistakes or letter missed or add-on. Just ignore it because I'm just working on more complex task, isn't it? So I will work on that part. Then the fun part here, okay? You all know what's going to be the fun part, and yes, it is the homework assignment. I know we are all in the weekend and you all must be wondering, oh no, this strict teacher is indeed very strict. Oh my gosh, why on the earth this strict teacher is there to even provide this homework assignment? But I have to provide this homework assignment to you all. And remember, you all have to tear down your heart in pieces and then break down your brain, right? And then you should never discuss with any of your peers and must work on only correct answers, no wrong answers here, okay? And you take your own time, and work on those answers. And as I will never ask you all whether you all finished with that homework assignment, you have to take your own time and finish it. Okay, so what is the question assignment? For your birthrights, do you all know as of April 2nd, 2021, nation must never have unemployment insurance at the first place? Yes or no? I will repeat that question one more time. For your birthrights, do you all know as of April 2nd, 2021, nation must never have unemployment insurance at the first place? Yes or no? Then second homework assignment is, for your birthrights, do you all know nation do not have birthrights to collect state tax, federal tax from your unemployment benefits finance assistance? Yes or no? I will repeat that assignment one more time. For your birthrights, do you all know nation do not have birthrights to collect state tax, federal tax from your unemployment benefits finance assistance? Yes or no? Now, that's all your assignment. So you all can enjoy, and yeah, you can celebrate your weekend. We know it's a long weekend, right? And celebrate your happy Good Friday, right? And you all know what is Good Friday. And for all the non-Christians out there, the Good Friday is all about the Jesus Christ got crucified, and through that crucifixion, it is through the blood of the Jesus Christ alone, entire human kingdom, entire nations get saved. There's a wisdom right there behind it. And yes, God of true Christianity never creates a crucifixion for Jesus Christ, my dear fellow mankind. Okay, please write that on your skull. And you figure out how to write it on your skull. I already said, right? No tattooing there. So you figure it out. So, but just write this for a wisdom. God of true Christianity never created crucifixion for Jesus Christ. Okay? So there are two things. First, you all know that God of true Christianity never created crucifixion. Then second wisdom is, Jesus Christ died on the cross, and through his bloodshed, entire human kingdom got saved. That means all the civilians, abusive nature or whatever sins they have provided, all washed away white as snow. The false prosecution, the false shame, the scars, all wiped out. And that means it is Jesus Christ died on the cross and paid it all for you all. That is why people should celebrate Happy Good Friday. It's called as a Good Friday. It's because of that only. All the sins are gone. Right? But nobody got that message. That is another scandal part, which I will down the road. I will explain all this crime and the scandal down the road. But for this highest level, I just want to know, because we all know we are in the long weekend, right? Then people, only vices can even celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That is the festival of true love. And it's that again, that needs to be wisdom. I already educated what? True love lives forever. There is no death for true love. And Jesus Christ is indeed true love. Get it? So there is a lot more puzzles behind it, which I will educate you all down the road. But let's go with this assignment and all this thing, and let me finish this session. Okay? So you all work on the homework assignment on your learning phase time. Take your own time. Okay? Don't get pressurized. Don't fear to have the peer pressure, but just work on to get the correct answers. Okay? Now, this last question, it is for the United States of American government, and that question, signs of the civil justice for myself, and some multitasking is the wisdom. Okay. So question to the USA Republican government and Democrat government, as in Senate, Congress, GOP, House of Representatives, 46th President Joe Biden, a lawyer and Democrat, and all 50 states governors, mayors of USA as of April 2nd, 2021 is, question, without having amendments for child marriage population, Vatican created Swiss Guard rifle drugs, and no amendment in amendment chart that says always forever native Indian tribe only must be the leader of USA without any voting and without fixing any broken 27 amendments, never activated 18th amendment. How, as of April 2nd, 2021, USA government can shamefully or shamelessly provide deadliest Unemployment Cares Act insurance tax fraud as per Vatican abuse law, poverty mandate law. I will read that question one more time, and it is only for the USA government. So population don't even have to worry about it. I already said it's a population time, it's a payback time. Right? So it is a fault of USA operations. When a nation operations is wrong, it's a fault of USA. Right? without having amendments for child marriage population. So tell me, the logics have been written without child marriage population logic. So how on the earth for past 500 years in 2019, 2020 and 2021, Unemployment Insurance Agency of United States of America in all 50 states was providing their financial services to the child marriage population? And the child marriage population is created by Pope Francis. So Pope Francis only gave all the law book to USA. France leader and Archbishop, Sicily Archbishop only gave the law book to the USA. Why they never educated? Can you all see how it's a crime and a crime and a crime? And that one single question is enough for the USA to be sealed and shut down, isn't it? The Senate in the USA are in the hot oil. They cannot even say they are Senate anymore because population will be mocking at them. Right? They all must be ending up in the jail only. Why? Bernie Sanders never know, at least he's a lawmaker. He should have provided a child marriage population law, or Amy, or Elizabeth Warren, or Kamala Harris, or Hillary Clinton. How many people were there? They are all called as lawmakers. So without having amendments for child marriage population, how unemployment benefit insurance was provided? I don't see how it's all a chain reaction. Everything's breaking down in pieces. Okay, without having amendment for Vatican created Swiss Guard rifles drugs, and no amendment in amendment chart that says always forever Native Indian tribe only must be the leader of USA without any voting, and without fixing any broken 27 amendments, never activated the 18th amendment that says never sell tobacco, never sell alcohol. How as of April 2nd, 2021, USA government can shamefully or shamelessly provide deadliest unemployment cares, insurance, tax fraud as per abuse law, poverty mandate law? And there again, my fellow man, can instead of CARES, you might be saying CXARES. It's a typo error. Just ignore it, okay? Vethapriya PROSE proved why unemployment cares division of USA in 50 states must be sealed and shut down. So now you all got it. This entire scandal that's been going on, it's all about the CARES division software line of code errors provided by Department of Health Services, Department of Children Families, Department of Justice, Department of Tax, Department of Workforce only. But then you all got it why I filed a lawsuit against state of Wisconsin, DHS, for $500 million, and how that's all tracing it. You all got it, right? How Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks even provided the scandal for a plague that never even existed, because they know this is the crime. I was nailing it down, and they never wanted to have the population to be freaked out, because population will immediately fry the USA government in ashes only. Right? The population blood will be boiling, because injustice-fully, they have been collecting tax from the population that should not even be collected at the first place. And years passed, generation came, generation lost. So can they go to the graveyard and dig back all the people who died and bring them alive, and then pay back all the finance they took injustice? Can USA do that? Never, right? So that many people died already with injustice. Then whoever living are also living in the injustice only, chewing and living, and they cannot talk it out loud like that. Survival mode, right? And the society don't even understand how much of turmoil these unemployment population have to undergo, and they mock and they bully, right? So humanity also got destroyed here because of the scandal created by Pope Francis. So damage. I mean, damage alone can be counted. And finance compensation must be provided for a damage counts only. Then the crime counts must be counted. Then the years and the aging factor, the life even changes. And the finance debt and finance crisis, how it creates a death for the civilian. How many people die out of heart attack. So, I, Vethapriya, PROSE proved why unemployment cares division. So you all got it. The cares division processing only is a crime. But Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks, they never even bothered to educate about that. Rather, they provided mask scam, and they got paid. They got salary of $1 million along with their regular doctor monthly paycheck bill. They got $1 million extra. And then I'm absolutely positive Pope-Francis, Queen Elizabeth II, Zionism, Islam leaders, they must have thrown their more dollars as a perks, as a bonus to them, because they wanted this kind of a distraction. It is a similar pattern of Holocaust Nazism, how it happened long time back, and who got scapegoated in that. You all know. It's the Germany doctors only killed the innocent man, Hitler, right? So I am the only one who's going to provide the rightful justice for everybody, including Hitler too. Right? Nobody can escape law of justice as written in the Holy Bible, my dear fellow mankind. This is the very deadliest crime. And how shameless can President Joe Biden be? I don't know how he even is able to live and eat in his mansion, right, by drinking the blood of the population with wrongful operations. He can never be a president, but he's still the president. Right? Anyways, I, Vethapriya, PROSE proved why unemployment cares division of USA in 50 states must be sealed and shut down for poverty mandate endangerment and national operation endangerment, and how I alone can bail out USA. So I, Vethapriya, must be the interim leader of USA, for nobody in USA government knows how to provide unemployment services. Can you all see with the crime I'm displaying? Senate don't know. They are the lawmakers, so they don't know how to provide the unemployment services. And Republicans don't know what they're doing, and Democrats, they don't know what they're doing, and House of Representatives, it's become a chaos there, total chaos. So USA must kneel down before 7.9 plus billions of humans for provided wrongful unemployment services with 500 years of Vatican scandal, and USA must pay tax-free $500,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans. It's never a joke for mandating educated population in the society to mandate to mock and bully all the unemployment population, which is not their fault. Right? I'm a life proof here. I displayed Pope-Francis destroyed finance services, they laid me off. I displayed Pope-Francis destroyed Medicaid, Medicare, their HP Hewlett-Packard laid me off. And the unemployment cares logic it creates. Oh, did you got laid off? Or it's their fault? And either way, they're not going to provide any help. But it's just they want to mock and bully and shame. As if it's everything theirs. It's not even theirs, right? You all know. I own everything. I own each single dust particle in USA. And my blood is still boiling because 300 millions of population in USA are my blood drops. And nobody have any birthright to destroy an holiest national operations. And this operation is the holiest operations. The unemployment benefits is the holiest operation. Then it got destroyed in pieces. They cannot fix it. I already said President Joe Biden can go and beg the unemployment insurance to fix it. The software world will say no, big no. That means at least that level, President Joe Biden must be happy as that software world with super frustration mode, they are not accusing President Joe Biden. Because that's how it is. Every single line of software code will break down in pieces. It's collapsed. I already said USA nation is collapsed, right? That is the reality. Only I can step in and fix every single loophole and every single broken services means. I know how to fix it. I'm the true owner of USA, so I know how to fix it. So this is what the civil justice is all about, and you all should know the unemployment insurance agency is a deadliest tax fraud, and that needs to be stopped immediately. And for that, Pope Francis must get out of the earth immediately, must be fried in volcano, and he sure will be gone in ashes. Wait, watch, and see, my dear fellow mankind. There is more crime for me to display, right? 1 week of break delayed that process. But anyways, I will work my way out to display all the crimes of Vatican first to the highest priority to the USA government, because USA government signing off the job offer to me, it is not only USA going to be freed and 300 millions of people, it is 7.9 plus billions of humans' life is based out of the job offer sign off provided to me. I will take care of 7.9 plus billions and all nations as my own family. Okay, so that said, I will end this session. And yes, this particular session is all about the deadliest tax fraud crime. So program logic started where? Started from robocall poverty mandate, and then the retail tax fraud, right? It's a small recap here. I'll quickly go through that. So it all started with the robocall poverty mandate. You all might be wondering why on the earth this lady is talking about that. Then I reached out, I was educating, and then we came to the retail scandal, tax fraud scandal, then the finance tax fraud scandal, then rifles, rifles, war equipment. I covered everything. And then the last part of the rifle was that Vatican military rifles. And then all this, what now you all got it, why DW, DOJ, all the public sectors are broken in pieces. And I'm proving it with a live proof, that is all. Because government, USA government should know what exactly went wrong. And the population should know for their birthrights what happened, why the government is broken pieces, because I am standing in between and being a bridge between the population and the government, right? So once when everybody in same page and getting educated in the rightful way, then the root cause, the good news is the root cause is identified. Who created all the scandal is identified. That's a good part. Then the fixation can be provided, and that fixation also I only can provide, nobody can provide, right? So I have an excellent design solutions, and I already provide that in the Poverty Free Earth End of the Year 2030 volunteer project. Now you all got it, why it is God chose me to work on that complex project. The worldwide nations were listening to me quietly, right? They must have been only saying, somebody got to do that job to crack down the crime. Let her do it. And everybody knew that I sure will crack down nail down on the true crime, true creator of the poverty. Today nobody can escape, right? I kept the knife on the neck of the Pope Francis, and I'm tearing down Queen Elizabeth to cell by cell. They cannot escape. And USA is mandated to kneel down in front of all the nations, means USA is a Babylon nation. It's an Islam, Judaism, paganism, Zionism nation, communism nation. The innocence, I know USA nation is an absolute innocence, because without knowing USA is a communism nation only, USA was going around worldwide and creating war and mandating poverty. Right? They do not like one word communism. Sadly, they never knew USA is indeed one deadliest communism nation. Got it out? Even Pope Francis destroyed the military services too. Everybody got, meaning he mandated the patriotism spirit of the population also to be a joke, right? So the Marine, the Army, the Navy SEALs, they were all thinking they are patriotic by going to the war and then killing out the people. They are having that spirit. So without knowing anything, only they did that, right? And I am the only one, as a true friend, as a true guardian angels sent by God. I only can bail them out because I know they are innocents. And USA also should know why worldwide they are all the nations are cursing USA because how they create USA went for war. Nobody here knew that even the USA was trained to mandate those wars by the selfish France leader, then the absolute monarchs, Pope Francis, and Queen Elizabeth too. Right. So yes, my dear fellow mankind, just be patient. Okay, I have to display all the crime, and I will say when the 10% is reducing to 5%, 6%, 1%, and then we are done means I will say when I'm there. Right now we are still in the 10% of the crime display only. So already 90% I displayed. So 10% is also so much crime is there. Alright, so don't all need to know. We all have to accumulate all that crime. And I already nailed on the forehead of Pope Francis. I already saw the news that he is providing a Roman Catholic sermon or whatever, mass, right? Oh, wait, watch and see. He'll be thrown out in the volcano, as in Holy Bible only. Watch and see. Please be patient here. I want the patience, blindest faith, blindest trust, blindest belief in me, my dear fellow mankind. When I'm saying I will provide all the proof, I have all the proof. You all should blindly believe me, right? And I'm using only ethical standards. Just need to know only I can provide, right? And yes, I am the only one who is eligible to be offended. I am the only one who is eligible to accuse other people. But, I have to display all the crimes first to the USA government, and I must get the job, and I must get the rightful financial aid. I must get the rightful salary. I want to live. And whoever threw acid on me, whoever created scars on me, they cannot take my scars back. They cannot take the acid back. They cannot create new brain for me. At least I want them to see me live. And I can bail them out. That's all I can do from my end for at least humane standards, right? So you all got it. Why everything is broken, and unemployment insurance is also broken. And there you go, that 1.9 trillion stimulus package signed by President Joe Biden is wrong, is also proved here as of this moment. So that means population blood will be boiling. They will only be asking President Joe Biden to get out of the White House immediately. I already said 1.9 trillion stimulus budget signed by Pope President Joe Biden is wrong. I was not joking, my dear fellow mankind. When President Trump signed it, that's different. There's an innocence there. He's never a lawyer. Versus President Joe Biden is a lawyer. So there is no excuse here. He cannot even forgive. And I mandated President Joe Biden to fall down in knees before 300 millions of population of USA. That is what a true civilian soldier of God will do to get the rightful justice, right? Here nobody, oh President, oh Senate, like that. No. When it is coming to the court of law, everybody must face the justice. So that means President Joe Biden cannot beg me for the mercy. I would say just please get out of the White House now, President Joe Biden. Means I'm helping him out in the rightful way, human way. Right? Because the crime is so deadly, as my dear fellow mankind. And yes, it went long. Instead of, I wanted to keep this short, moving further sessions like 1 minute, 2 minutes, but whenever I have to talk about detailed to educate the population of the wisdom, it is taking long time. You're aware of it, right? And whenever I say I will keep this session short, you must be laughing out loud because, oh no, this lady is going to take forever, like that, right? But you all got it, must have been got it, if at all we are all on the same page, that why exactly it takes more time whenever I have to provide that overview and explain the true root cause of the crime. So USA government wanted, they all knew something when it's not right in the unemployment insurance, softer lines of code, but they never knew the root cause, who is the root cause for that. And I displayed it. And for I'm displaying this government error, it is USA must pay me $1 billion salary, immediately direct deposit to my bank account, right? Anyways, thank you all for your time. Take care, and just celebrate loudest Good Friday, and celebrate happily the resurrection day of Jesus Christ, being aware these are all the festival of true love, right? And only wises can celebrate festival of true love. Fools will mock, right? Fools will mock. And I will keep on explaining other puzzles also behind this crucifixion, behind this resurrection. Everything I'll provide with the proof, and with everything, whatever in the Holy Bible is truth indeed. Okay? And yes, be aware that humans like you and me, they witnessed the crucifixion. They witnessed the resurrection. And I will explain all that later down to the road. Okay, so now this program logic is looking into the tax fraud. So once when I'm done with the tax fraud crime, then you all know I displayed all the errors, and then I can go and explain about the regular puzzles on what is the crucifixion is all, what is the true love is all about down the road. Okay, and thank you all for your time. One more time, take care. Bye for now. Have a good day.